Good Friday morning here, and welcome to the Matty Highland Smitty McQueen Sports Show here on Friday the 13th, January 13th of 2017. Hope your day is going great. Before this huge storm rolls in, they're saying an ice storm. If you're traveling or anything this weekend, please be careful. It's supposed to get nasty. Luckily enough, it's not nasty yet. We are ready for a show. We sorry about the last 2 days, just kind of been hectic still. We're still on break. But starting Monday, it'll be back to the full-time Matty Highland Smitty McQueen weekly sports topic shows. So be ready for that. We also will be dropping our news when that comes around. That should be here early next week, I would say. So obviously, it'll probably be Tuesday at the earliest. Wednesday probably is when we will release that information. But for now, here we are. And I think we're all excited for this weekend, obviously, football. Divisional matchups. Chiefs, Cowboys, we're both back in action. Hopefully not for the final time. Very well could be, because both our teams have the toughest matchups on each side. In the AFC, the Chiefs and the Steelers. I think that is by far the hardest matchup. In the NFC, I think it's the Cowboys and the Packers. So definitely scary. It's very scary. I hate this time of year, but it's fun also because, especially your team's finally in it. You're like, hey, our team's ready to go. So yeah, let's get this thing started. I'll open up with breaking news, and then Matt will somehow flip in here and give more breaking news. So it started, I believe, on Tuesday night. This was Tuesday night going into Wednesday. I saw this come through. Johnny Manziel to make first appearance or announced promotional appearance since his Brown exit. Next month, Manziel will make first announced promotion appearance since leaving the NFL. The memorabilia store's Stadium Signatures will host Manziel in their mall for an hour, February 2nd, and then again the next day in Woodland, Texas. Good for Manziel. I mean, I guess he's still unemployed. So, I guess it's something, though. He's making headlines in a better way than what we're used to seeing. So there's maybe a positive step up for the Johnny football. I guess we'll have to see if anything goes around, if some NFL teams willing to take a chance back at him. Then also, this was on Monday too. And I forgot to mention it because I hadn't updated your breaking news list. And so, crazy backflip winner from NASCAR, Carl Edwards, 37 years old, retired from NASCAR on Wednesday. Edwards had 28 career Cup wins, however, never won a Cup title or any Daytona 500 championships. He's one of the greatest, though, of this time. Everyone loved his backflips. I mean, who doesn't? And he was a fun guy to watch race. I had the experience when I just went to the NASCAR race this past year, in April of last year in Kansas City. I was very fortunate. Someone had given me pit passes from back home, like pre-race pit passes. And Brittany Leathers, your mom, that was her. Thank you to her, Laura. And anyway, it was awesome because Carl Edwards, it was after the driver's meeting. Carl Edwards was walking by the fan walkway. He took like 10 minutes and just stood there and signed autographs while the others just walked away. I like people that do that. It makes me want to root for him, and so Carl Edwards, when I saw that, I was just kind of like, this is pretty cool. So anyway, let's go ahead and Matt, why don't you take over NFL? Tons of NFL news.
Nice to be on the show with you again.
Yes.
It's been a few days. My voice has kind of been depleted these past few weeks, so I'm going to try to keep pushing through this. So, NFL news. Chargers owner Dean Spanos announced in a statement on Thursday that that the franchise would be moving from San Diego to Los Angeles to become the LA Chargers. This is now the second team in the last year to move to LA. It's kind of crazy. More NFL news. The Denver Broncos, they hire the Mr. Vance Joseph, former Dolphins defensive coordinator, as their next head coach. The Buffalo Bills hire Panthers defensive coordinator Sean McDermott as their next head coach. And Panthers linebackers coach Al Holcomb is likely joining McDermott in Buffalo as their defensive coordinator. Then we have more news with the Rams here. And more just head coaches everywhere, really. The Rams, they have hired former Redskins offensive coordinator Sean McVay as their next head coach, while he also becomes the youngest head coach, even more than Adam Gase, at 30 years old. To put this in perspective here,
This is crazy.
fun fact, Bill Belichick has been coaching in the NFL for 42 years. This man is 30 years old. Let that sink in. That's just something to ponder on.
It is. It's crazy. Very crazy. Bill Belichick, obviously one of the best. 30 years old, and you're going to go manage a team who has players probably older than you on their team. Wow. This will be fun. This will be funny.
Yes. Some more news with LA teams. The Los Angeles Chargers now, they hire former Bills interim coach and offensive coordinator Anthony Lynn, and it was announced this morning they are doing it for a 4-year deal. Los Angeles Rams, on the other side of town, they also hire Wade Davis.
Wade Davis.
Wade
Hey!
Davis. I miss that guy so much. Wade Phillips, correction, as the defensive coordinator for the Rams. He formerly was with the Denver Broncos. Some more NFL news. Not head coaching, but other coaches. Joey Porter is expected to coach Sunday after the district attorney dropped all but 2 charges against Porter from his arrest earlier this week, which was Sunday. And he is going to be back on the sideline against the Chiefs.
Should, yes.
Cancels out the distraction from what the Steelers think is the distraction. More NFL news come out today. Jordy Nelson is ruled out for Sunday's matchup between the Packers and the Cowboys. Good news for Cowboys fans that Jordy Nelson is not going to
It
play.
is. But
Sad news for people who respect him.
Yeah.
People who enjoy watching Jordy Nelson. Kansas grown kid.
And that's the thing. I'm a big K-State fan. Jordy Nelson, obviously a Kansas kid who walked on once again and is a Super Bowl champion, all this in the NFL. I'm sad because we don't get to face the Packers at full strength. Because this is the playoffs. You want to face a team at full strength. Yes, I understand. Yes, I'm kind of, in a way, I'm kind of glad.
It helps that they have Randall Cobb.
Yeah.
He's finally back.
But a huge key addition is Morris Claiborne coming back for the Cowboys in the secondary, and he was off to a great start this year as a D-back. I love how he's back. And the whole team's pretty much healthy. So that's a good thing for the Cowboys. Packers, though, and the hardest thing about Jordy Nelson being out, that was a dirty, cheap hit the other day. And that's why he's not playing, because of that dirty, cheap hit, which I don't believe they fined the guy or anything.
I have not heard anything about his hit. I heard that I think it's Bud Dupree did get fined for his hit on Matt Moore last week.
Yeah.
But not the Jordy Nelson.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who hit Jordy Nelson, but it was right straight up to the rib cage, where you can, it's in plain sight. He does not have padding whatsoever. No. Most players don't, unless you're a quarterback maybe, but that's straight to the helmet.
And right when he went down, you knew he was down, and you knew it was not good. Let's go ahead. There's one other breaking news. Texas sophomore Tevin Mack has been suspended indefinitely for violating a team rule the school announced yesterday. He is the team's leading scorer. Texas is already struggling in basketball.
Yes.
And Texas is just, their athletic department right now, besides volleyball, is in a whirlwind. I mean, it really is.
Vince Young, he just got sentenced 18-month probation.
Yeah.
So for his DWI.
I mean, you got the football team who
lost to KU.
Yeah, and then Charlie Strong being fired. They hired Shaka Smart as their men's basketball. He has not done much.
They thought it was going to be big news with him coming in. Yes, he's trying to get used to
the Big 12
recruits, different conference. But Texas has always been a good school. They have the best recruiting for high school football
by far,
easily the best recruiting in the world, and they can't. We'll see how Tom Herman can change that program. That's enough breaking news.
Let's move on. It is NFL, baby.
It is Football Friday, and the only football remaining really is the NFL Division round. Our preview, our standings for this week. We both have. There's not been a game, so we're both at zeros. Our season standings. I am leading by one game. I am 71-36.
Could change though.
Smitty is 70-37.
Could have a tie, or you could be up.
Could, yes. Since we will let you know. We did pick. We're not the same picks.
On all of them.
First matchups are tomorrow. The first one, Seattle Seahawks, 11-5-1, take on and travel to Atlanta to face the Falcons, who are 11-5 and the 2 seed. Falcons right now are 4.5 favorites, and I like the Falcons' offense. They are the best offense in the country in terms of points scored and yards made, yards gained. But I believe the Seahawks have the defense to get Matt Ryan rattled, and Julio Jones is still not 100%. It was nice they had a bye week, but he's not 100%. Yes, they have a running game, but I think Michael Bennett might get to the Matt Ryan a few times. I say the Seahawks end up winning this game.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
This is not even possible, folks.
Their experience in the playoffs.
I agree, their experience in the postseason, but you look at what they've done away from home lately, it hasn't been good. The Falcons, that place is hopping. The Falcons, Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, they'll put up points on that secondary. Earl Thomas is out.
Yeah.
And the Falcons' defense is a defense that is underrated. People do not give the Falcons' defense that much credit. Luckily, the Seahawks, they played the Lions, and I think we know the Lions struggled down the stretch. And going to the 12th man, it's hard to play there, especially in the postseason. I just don't see Seahawks flying all the way from the West Coast down south. No way. Southeast. I like the Falcons, and I think it's going to be a good game. I really do. 26-21, I got the Falcons. I just think this is a Falcons team that I think really could get to the Super Bowl. I think they are very well possible of getting to the Super Bowl. But this is, I think Matt Ryan, if he wins this game, could solidify himself as the MVP. I think he should already have solidified himself just because of the numbers.
But Aaron Rodgers came up big.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. I mean, however, though, they're not going to give it to Rodgers because
they're not going to give it to anybody. These players have to earn it.
Yeah, and Aaron Rodgers, I think, yes. You look at most valuable to your team, Aaron Rodgers by far. Aaron Rodgers by far. So, I think
that's what, with speaking of this, Matt Ryan, he has the numbers for the offensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Easily, hands down, the best.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Drew Brees had more yards, but he had more touchdown passes. He had more better pass rating than Brees. These guys, Matt Ryan is going to be the offensive player.
And Matt Ryan, a lot of people say, well, when the Falcons get in the postseason, they kind of choke. They have.
They did.
When Tony G was there against the Niners.
Yes.
I believe this time they shine. I just think it's time. They got Dan Quinn. He's going up against his former team as he was D coordinator for the Seahawks. this is, I think it's funny. Like, I think it's cool. Dan Quinn, it took him 2 years. And look, this team's right there. And
like we said previously this week, all these matchups are rematches from earlier this year. That don't mean squat, though. Just because the Steelers steamrolled the Chiefs earlier this year, both teams are different.
Cowboys week 5 week 5 or week 6. I don't even remember.
Both teams are completely different.
Yeah.
It's just the nature of these I don't want to say schools. These teams get who they are right now and what they can do right now. Just because you were the number 1 team in the regular season doesn't mean you're the number 1 team in the playoffs. Just because you've been great in the playoffs the past years doesn't mean you're great in the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
That's why they play the game. You play to win the game.
Yep. And this, we're going to go into our next one.
I say Seahawks 27-24.
Yep.
Upset.
Yep.
And then they travel.
Falcons.
They might travel to a favorite of one of ours.
Okay. We got the Houston Texans, 10-7. A lot of talk about, they've struggled. They really shouldn't even probably be in the playoffs still. Hey, they're in it. They travel to Foxborough to take on the Patriots, who are 14-2. Patriots 15.5-point favorites. I don't know if the lines have changed. I had to go to a different website to get them. ESPN was down, so I plugged it in real quick this morning, and when you emailed me the script, and so the Patriots, I think they're too much. We got the same score. Or I think, did you have? No, okay.
We both have. It's a big margin. We both have a big margin, but they will cover the spread.
You got 28%.
Oh, I put that.
Yeah, you're right. Matt. We had to switch our script, so I'm taking the Patriots. I got them 31-17. I just think going to Foxborough, it's so tough to win, and next off, with Houston not really having the dominant quarterback in Brock Osweiler that they thought. Now, granted, he has picked up his play. I will give him that. He had a great first round last week. Yes, it was against who they even play. I don't even remember. Don't even remember. So,
not the Dolphins. Is the Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders. Yeah, the Raiders.
Carlos
Raiders. Yeah. So, and I think if you would have took Derek Carr in that game as the quarterback for the Raiders,
they would be
playing
in New England.
Yeah, New England. So
And teams would be that line would not be the same.
No,
I guarantee it.
it would be a closer game. It would remind me
4.
of the game in the snow. I was watching last night, top 10 of divisional games, I believe, or playoff games with these teams in it, and the Patriots-Raiders game with his arm was going forward when it clearly was
The Tucker.
Yeah. Yep.
I say this is a tough test for Brock Osweiler going into Foxborough. Any team going into Foxborough, it's like going into the 12th man, going into Arrowhead Stadium, just because it's the loudest stadium.
Allen Fieldhouse.
Yeah, Allen Fieldhouse. It's the same way. All these teams, they have home field advantage, and it shows.
Yep.
Patriots are going to get it done. Tom Brady is Tom Brady. Best quarterback, active quarterback currently right now, and he's going to get it done 28-10. The Texans have the best run defense in the country. Good luck, LeGarrette Blount.
Yeah.
Good luck, James White, if he's just playing. Good luck, Deion Lewis.
LeGarrette Blount has been dealing with sickness. I did see that.
But the Texans, I don't think, could get it done. The quarterback matchup is completely lopsided. It really is. Tom Brady, 4 touchdowns probably.
Oh, yeah, he's going to have a good day.
Recap, Patriots will get the victory. They will be in the AC Championship game.
Hosting,
awaiting the winner of the Steelers versus the Chiefs. So.
And that jumps us in, Matt, to the Pittsburgh Chiefs game. Pittsburgh comes in 12-5. They won last week, obviously. Kansas City, 12-4, coming off of a bye. Chiefs, It was at 1.5 last night. It has jumped back to Chiefs by 1. Excuse me. This is a line that has been going up, down, up, down, up, down. I mean, it is. Yes. I'll just let you take it away, and then I'll give my final pick at the end. I see Carly. She's checking in today. Thanks for tuning in. She's with the Chiefs. We know what Brittany was. She was all Patriots.
Yeah.
So.
This is a great matchup. Sorry for interrupting.
No, I was done. I said take it away.
Did you give your score yet, or do you want to?
I was gonna wait till you're done.
The Chiefs take on the Steelers at Arrowhead. This game is going to be cold and rainy and freezing rain and maybe, if they're lucky, snow. But Kansas City's in the area where the freezing rain is going to happen. The Chiefs right now can play with anybody. Alex Smith has the fourth best QBR in history in the playoffs. And I think he will continue with that as long as he can get to his weapons of Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. The Chiefs thrive on a great running game, great rushing attack, and that includes Alex Smith, who can run with the ball. He chooses when to run with the ball, and he does it very good, very well. And then that defense, the turnover margin, they thrive on turnovers. And if you want to throw to Marcus Peters, throw to Marcus Peters. He will intercept that ball, or he will force a fumble. And then you got Dirty Dan Sorensen. You can't forget about this guy. He's not like Eric Berry. He's not a Justin Houston. He's not a Taba Ali. Not a Derek Johnson. Marcus Peters. This Dirty Dan is his nickname. Daniel Sorensen can get. He has, I think, 4 forced fumbles and 4 fumble recoveries this year. So if he can get it done, I'd say the Chiefs get this. I don't like the Steelers whatsoever. Chiefs are going to win this game.
I think that
if the Chiefs can stop Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, I was going to say
they can stop Antonio Brown.
That's where I think this game is going to be.
Le'Veon Bell is the difference maker in this game. Without Derek Johnson,
yeah,
it's going to be tough.
Yeah, because Le'Veon Bell had a really good game, obviously in week 3. They're not the same teams, obviously, but yes, the Chiefs do not have DJ, which is a little hurt. I mean, like that's a hurt to the Chiefs defense, but they got other weapons. And so that's nice to have. I think Le'Veon Bell. If the Chiefs can stop him, Chiefs win. They're both of these teams. It's not like we're saying Raiders are coming into Arrowhead or Dolphins. Some team that plays in a warm climate coming in. Both of these teams,
used to the same weather.
Both of these teams. That's what's nice about this game. It's not like it's going to be a difference maker in the game, obviously. Both these teams are used to it. I love how it's the same
environment.
Yes, that they're used to. As far as let's say Patriots, they host Houston. Houston plays in an indoor stadium. Foxborough gets cold. So this is a great match. I think this and then the Cowboys game is the best matchups of the weekend.
That's why it's on Sunday.
Yeah, it's got to.
That's why they put it on Sunday.
I've got the Chiefs, so I don't think it's going to be that high scoring. I really don't because of the conditions. 20-14 Chiefs. I think Santos makes 2 field goals. That's the game winner. Or he shanks one off the upright this time. It doesn't bounce in. So on the PAT.
I have the Chiefs also coming out victorious and facing the Patriots next week.
So.
And this game, Big Ben is going to give it to – Big Ben might have a touchdown pass. Might have 2 touchdown passes. Le'Veon Bell might have a rushing touchdown. But the Chiefs are going to intercept it or force a fumble or sack him and get Big Ben, take him down, and force him to say, oh, crap, I can't throw it to Marcus Peters. I can't get out of Justin Houston. Justin Houston's in my way the whole time. D Ford's in my way the whole time. Dontari Poe and Chris Jones are manhandling me in the offensive line. He's going to have to adapt. And I think Andy Reid is maybe more than Le'Veon Bell, maybe the difference maker in this game. Because Andy Reid is 3-0 in the playoffs after a bye.
Yeah, I was going to bring
He's
it up.
19-2 in his career after a bye, or 20-2, something like that, after a bye, and he is one of the most the best coaches for creating game plans for this very specific instance of, hey, we're playing the Steelers in 10 days or however long after the 11 days, and we got to focus. And he's been focusing since the Chiefs beat the Chargers, so he knew that we would be playing most likely the Steelers. So Chiefs get it done, 27-24.
Yep, and I know tickets were pretty sky high. They've kind of dropped now with this weather.
Most Steelers fans are not wanting to come because of the weather, and they
Can't make it down here or something.
So
Okay, let's move on to final NFL game of the week. The Green Bay Packers 11-6 take on the Cowboys 13-3. Cowboys 5-point favorites now. A rematch, like I said, all these are rematches. Cowboys got the job done the first time, but this is a different Green Bay team, is it not?
it is. They were 4-6. Now they're 11-6.
Yep.
Because Aaron Rodgers
It's done.
Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams. They've created a running game with Ty Montgomery, who's a former wide receiver, who can still be a wide receiver. But this team, they got Clay Matthews back.
Yep. That defense is so much better.
Improved
The
drastically.
thing with the Cowboys I like in this, almost everyone's healthy. That is huge.
Helps.
The D-line, almost everyone's healthy. Irving he came from the Chiefs practice squad, has became this pass rusher that all of a sudden is starting to make things happen for the defense. Morris Claiborne comes back. Sean Lee is healthy. He's been healthy all year. Pro Bowl snub. Totally a Pro Bowl snub, Sean Lee. That's why I don't like this whole fan voting. I think the fan voting is a joke. But I've said that on baseball many times, as well as like with the All-Star game. Yes, this is going to be a game. This is going to be
Dogfight.
Yeah.
Really.
I think it'll be closer than 5. How will the Cowboys do after the bye? That's what because Zeke hasn't played in 2 weeks. This will be his first action since week 16, which is crazy. He didn't even play in week 17. Sean Lee didn't play in week 17, but that is because Sean Lee has been injury prone, so I understood that move. And then as well, Dak, he had a couple series in week 17, but got him rested. Romo had that one series, and then Matt Sanchez came in and just tanked it.
Mark Sanchez.
Yeah, I said, but that I've got to go with the boys. Hold up, we them boys. 27-24.
Who would have known who would have picked your Cowboys?
Dan Bailey.
I did.
Dan the Man Bailey, with the game winner, with hopefully 20 seconds left, less than that, 20 or less. That way Aaron Rodgers can't chuck out the helmet.
I'm going to have to tweak my score a little bit.
Yeah.
It will be a dogfight, but it could potentially become a shootout. And Dak Prescott is very good with being a rookie and having all this pressure on him and being able to say, hey, I'm going to take this team on my shoulders, and we are going to the next round of the playoffs. We are going to the Super Bowl is what he's saying. Aaron Rodgers is saying the same thing right now. So they both are going to clash. At least they don't have to tackle each other.
Yeah.
But Aaron Rodgers gets 4 touchdowns. I think Dak gets 2 touchdowns, a rushing touchdown, a passing touchdown, and Zeke gets 2 touchdowns. You're right, Dan Bailey.
Dan Bailey.
He'll get a field goal maybe in the second quarter that changes the game. Or if the Cowboys defer the kickoff, if they win the kickoff, they defer. They get the ball at the second half. Right before halftime, they get a field goal.
Yep.
And then they get the ball back and then they score. So that's the difference maker in this game.
I know Jerry Dome, Jerry World, whatever. That place is finally going to be rocking. I think finally. As big as it is, you would think the fans would just rock that place you would just think. but it's going to be a lot like 07 and hopefully a different outcome. No matter what, if the Cowboys win or lose, what they have done this year has been impressive to me. Yes, I'll be upset. Disgusted if they lose. But when you look back, 2 rookies, when you lose your starting quarterback in week 2 of the preseason, and you have to rely on a rookie, and he leads you to, just a 13-3 record. Technically he didn't play week 17 the whole game, so technically a 13-2 record. That's pretty good, and especially after losing that guy. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the future if they lose. I'm not hoping they lose. I don't think they will, but it's very possible because the Packers are good. Come on, Cowboys. I need another week at least of football. So I got
Same
Cowboys.
here.
Yeah.
Chiefs fans and Cowboys
We
fans.
want the Super Bowl
Same boat.
between these 2 teams. That's all we want.
Chiefs Kingdom, man. So we're going to switch gears a little bit from the professional ranks to college ranks and sports, from football to basketball. College basketball has a lot of top 25 matchups.
16, I believe.
And we get it started with Georgia travels to Florida, who's ranked 23rd. Minnesota, who's 24th in the country, goes to Penn State. Virginia's 19. They travel to Clemson. Then we have a top 15 matchup between number 7 Duke, who's 14-3. They go to Louisville, who's number 14 overall. And incidentally, they're also 14-3. Very good matchup right there. Then you have in the Big East, number 3 Villanova, who is 16-1. They travel to St. John's, who are not above 500 there at 8-10. And then you have another Big East matchup between another D2 school, Truman State, who's 12-4, travels
which they
to
play tonight. Truman State plays a ranked team tonight, then not like in D1,
D2, right?
in D2, and then tomorrow they go up to Creighton to face. Yeah, I believe their last 3 opponents, like after tonight, after tonight's game or after tomorrow night's game, they will have played. I'm looking it up because it was crazy when I was looking. They played a ranked team the other night. I believe they were number 10 in the nation, the team they played. And then let's see, right here. Yes, Truman State played, and I believe, let's see. They played the number 10 team, Southern Indiana, lost 111-89. They gave up 50 points to a player. Then they go, today they play number 9 team at 3, so here shortly. And then they haul up to Creighton and play, obviously, the number 8 team.
It's an exhibition game for Truman State, but it's a real game for Creighton.
Kind of
It's just like Fort Hayes traveling to Colorado, the Buffs, and Creighton's number 8. They should handle it. But it's good experience for Truman State.
Yeah, you always
we love seeing this.
You like getting those D2 teams to, Fort Hayes. Every 2 years they go play an exhibition at K-State, at KU, and they take a year off. However, this year they did get a play. Colorado, who they nearly beat. They only lost by 10.
Rob Davis set up.
Yes, Rob Davis, arena record.
29 in the second.
29.
So that was cool. And some more games. ACC matchup here. Number 9, Florida State. They are 16-1, which is
surprise. They are a surprise.
Big time surprise team. They take on number 11, North Carolina, who's 15-3. You would not think North Carolina would be ranked under Florida State ever in basketball, but Florida State's they've been doing everything right, it seems, so far. And then you have number 20, Notre Dame, takes on Virginia Tech, going to face the
Hokies.
The Hokies, yes, of Virginia Tech.
Yep.
So you
Then-
take it away with
yeah,
those
then-
matchups.
Oklahoma State travels to number 2 Kansas. If they can get that game in, I'm sure they will. But if the ice is bad and they can't land the plane, then who knows? It might get postponed.
Yes.
Number 15 Xavier takes on number 12 Butler. Xavier just lost the other night to Villanova. This should be a great matchup. Auburn takes on number 6 Kentucky, who's 14-2. Kentucky is legit this year. And them and KU get to play each other. I'm so excited for that game. That's coming up soon.
Yes.
And then number 10, West Virginia travels to Texas. West Virginia just upset that number 1 team, Baylor, the other night at home. Now they take it to the road. I could see Texas maybe getting this, even though they're not having their leading score. You see that a lot of times when a team who just takes down number 1 comes back and
travels
falls.
on the
Yeah.
road.
Too much partying, celebrating, all that good stuff. Number 1, Baylor. You just saw, like we said, lost to West Virginia the other night. Travels to Kansas State, who's 25th. They lost another close one. Once again.
Controversial.
Yeah, once again. K-State's 3 losses have been to a total combined 4 points. Lost by 1 to Maryland, 2 to KU, obviously, and then Texas Tech the other night by 1. 3 losses, 4.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This would be a key win if
it
they
would be
beat
huge.
Baylor. While Baylor is still number 1, they will not be number 1 next week.
Yes.
Likely. So
Number 4, UCLA, 17-1, who just throttled Colorado last night. Guy went off for 37. I think it was the coach's son even. 37 points. Went off. They traveled to Utah, Utah just picked up a big win the other night. Last night, I believe, over USC, who was ranked 25th. So UCLA better not take them lightly, but UCLA is on a whole different level.
Yes.
Then you got number
Number
21. Yeah. This one's a great match. Only 1 loss between the 2 teams. Number 21, St. Mary's, who is 15-1, takes on the only undefeated team remaining, I believe, and that is number 5, Gonzaga, who is 16-0. St. Mary's handed them a loss. St. Gonzaga.
I don't know. I have not watched either of these 2 teams yet this year.
And a lot of people say, well, they haven't played.
Gonzaga doesn't have Adam Morrison, so I don't know.
Or Kelly Olynyk.
They don't have the long hair, care anymore.
I think Gonzaga still gets the job done. It's
they
at home.
should. They're
Yeah.
number 5.
Then we follow it up with the last game of the night. Oregon State, who's 4-13. The men are not like the women. I'll just go ahead and say that. They take on, in the Civil War, the number 13 Oregon Ducks, who are 15-2. Go Ducks. If this was women's, I'd have to say go Beavers, but it's men's. Go Ducks. I'll be wearing that duck gear, loud and proud, with the big O. So, Matt, that's all I got for college basketball matchups. Obviously, there was some other breaking news. The FHSU
Division 2 level.
Yeah, here at
A new hiring.
Yeah.
A new coach for women's soccer.
Yep.
His name is Blake Reynolds. He has been named the head women's soccer coach. He had previously coached at Baker.
Or Coach Shaw.
At Kansas Wesleyan. He played at Baker, and he's coached. He has a lot of accolades. I was reading an article yesterday. Should be a good person to follow in the footsteps of Coach Shaw, and can take this program and keep the program at high standards. So
yeah, the women's program is just, they're in the right direction.
they have been for
both soccer programs here at Hayes are just at the top. Both had great years this year, obviously. So good to have that hiring out of the way. And I also just saw Alabama's cornerback Marlon Humphrey is leaving for the NFL draft. He said, I thought a lot the past couple of days. It was tough after losing the championship, but I had to make the decision. So, what's new? Another Bama guy going pro. Looks like that's not the only one from Bama, as Nick Saban stood alongside the wide receiver Darius Stewart and the left tackle, who was a wide receiver, and then a left tackle, Cam Robinson, and then the cornerback, Marlon Humphrey, as they declare for the NFL draft. Yeah, I mean, you kind of
breaking news is going to happen throughout the day.
Yeah,
So
and Bills are about to, introduce Sean McDermott for the coach. So, yeah.
Well, we have a look ahead to next week. Are we going to do a show Monday with the holiday, you think? Or,
Yeah, I guess we're not sure. I mean, probably depends. I'm headed home, obviously, so if I can get back.
If you can get back.
If you want to, yeah, we might as well.
Depending on the weather. And that,
we will keep you posted.
We will we'll always have breaking news and our hot topics of all kinds of sports. We'll have the recap of the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, most definitely. That is the biggest thing right now in sports. Then we have college basketball recap from the weekend and more matchups for for Monday,
Big Monday
and Super Tuesday. And then college basketball, the new AP Top 25 will be coming out on Monday as well, most likely around 11 a.m.
Yeah, and we'll cover the last thing on Tuesday. We forgot to take that off. On Tuesday, we'll give our final college football AP rankings of ours. Well, their rankings, and then we'll talk, I guess, a little about it. If we feel like someone got snubbed or someone got lucky,
Good analysis
from I mean,
the best sports show right now in America.
Yeah, totally.
Better than Undisputed.
Yeah, or First Take. I mean, who's Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman, and then who's Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless?
I've never heard of those names. So.
No, I haven't either. But I have heard of Matty Highland Smitty McQueen.
Y'all should definitely.
Follow. Once again, our breaking. We will have new news on our show coming up next week. And then we are dropping it next week. Once again, sorry that our schedule has been so whack. I can tell you, it's going to be more set now with this new news and stuff. Thanks to our producer Jordan Hester today for taking the time, as always, to come and shoot the film, doing all our social media.
Speaking of social media, make sure to go follow us on Twitter at MHSM Sports Show. Like our Facebook page, the Matty Highland Smitty McQueen Sports Show. We also have a YouTube page up. Go click that subscribe button at Matty Highland Smitty McQueen Sports Show. And don't forget to go follow our new Instagram page at MHSM Sports Talk. That is enough for me. We look forward to this weekend of NFL matchups.
Follow our Twitters.
Our both personal Twitters, 3B Smitty 3 and at MGH Sport. We will definitely be tweeting live from our respective teams. But just get ready for a good weekend. Hopefully everybody stays safe with the weather. So
yes,
if you're traveling, don't try to go off the road.
And Mom, I'm done with my segment. She's watching, so had to say that.
From Matty Highland,
Smitty McQueen.
Hope you guys have a good weekend, and we will see you next week.